Welcome to the SAP HANA Academy. My name's Bob, and in this video we're going to look at starting and stopping servers in the SAP HANA Studio. In this short video we're going to be looking at simply starting and stopping our SAP HANA servers. There are two ways to do this, and I'm going to show you both ways. One on the Linux server, directly connecting via PuTTY, and one using the SAP HANA Studio. So let's firstly have a look at how to do it on the SAP HANA server. So to do this we need to connect to our Linux box where we've got SAP HANA installed. So I'm going to use PuTTY, and I'm going to log in as the root user to that box. Now, it's important when you actually start and stop your servers to log in as your SAP HANA user. So we've got a user here called HDB-ADM, and you can log in with the command su --, and then you can use the HDB-ADM user. So this essentially is the user that was used when you installed your SAP HANA server. So now that we've logged in as that user, firstly, how can we tell if the servers are running or not? Well, there's a simple command which is hdb info. So this will tell us if our servers are started or not. So I can see here that the servers are started. How can I tell? Well, because we have these servers here, which is the HDB name server, the preprocessor server, index statistic, and the XS engine server. To stop any of those servers, all I need to do is type the command hdb stop. So for example, if you need to do any maintenance, you would simply type hdb stop. It takes a few seconds for the servers to stop, so I'll just pause the recording while we're waiting for the servers to stop. So how do we know that the servers have stopped? Of course, we can do a HDB info. And now we can see that those servers are no longer there. Again, to start the servers, it's using a very similar command. Instead of the stop, we're going to use the start command. And after a few seconds, when the servers have started, we'll get this confirmation message. It took around a minute for the servers to start, as you can see here, between the starting and the ending of the starting of the servers. And again, I'm going to run a HDB info to make sure that the servers have started up. So that's how you can start and stop your SAP HANA servers using PuTTY to access your SAP HANA server. So why don't we look at now how to do this using the SAP HANA Studio. So to demonstrate this, it's very straightforward. I'm firstly going to launch the SAP HANA Studio. And when you're in the SAP HANA Studio, all you need to do is actually select the database. Now, how do I know that the server's on? If I expand and go into my content, we can see that we've actually here connected to our database. I can see that if I go to my list of schemas. So to actually start and stop the servers here, it's very straightforward. All I need to do is right click on my database, and I've got the option to stop and to restart. So I'll just show you how to stop. Restarting is kind of obvious. So when we stop the server, we're given the option to do a hard stop or a soft stop. So we're going to do a hard stop because there's actually no users on the system at the moment. So then I'll click on OK. And now the server is shutting down. Now what I'll do is I'll just pause the recording while this video is while the servers are shutting down. So the servers have actually stopped. Again, you can test this by simply trying to go back into your list of databases, and now we have no connection to that system. So to start them, it's kind of the same way. We right click and I'm going to say here, start. Then I'll click on OK. And what will happen now is all of our 5+ servers will try and start. So we need to wait until most of these servers have turned green, which will indicate that they're running. And as it's taken a few seconds, what I'll just do is I'll just pause the recording of the video while those servers are starting. And there you can see all the servers are back up, and now of course I can go ahead and I can drill into my various content. So a couple of things. One of the things here is that I'm auto refreshing the screen every 5 seconds. So this can all be handled here. You can set the interval that you want to refresh your screen at. Maybe 5 seconds is too much. Of course you can set it to every 30 seconds if you want, and then it won't keep flashing. But what you've just seen there is 2 ways how to start and stop your SAP HANA servers. One way using PuTTY on your Linux server, and another way using the SAP HANA Studio on a Windows client. Thanks for watching. You can see more videos at academy.saphana.com.